Good morning. It's always very exciting to start any YouTube video with a spreadsheet. So that's what we're doing today. What I wanted to find out was the most popular block themes on WordPress.org. So I've gone through all 125 of them and I've noted down the number of active installations. You can find this here on every single theme. And I've written that in a nice friendly spreadsheet, which I will link to in the description below for you. I've also done for the top 10 the number of current downloads per day, so we can sort of see the run rate of them. So what I want to do today is show you some of the highlights within the top 10. I've also installed all of these top 10 on a free one-click website if you want to test them out for yourselves. Then I also want to explain why I think these numbers are still pretty low compared to the classic themes available on WordPress.org. And I want to talk you through the three main reasons why I think they're low. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to unveil the total number of downloads for all block themes currently on WordPress.org. Right, let's start at the top. We're going to start at number 1, which is a theme called Ziva. I think that's how you pronounce it, which has currently 3,000 active installs, current run rate about 400 per day downloads. Seems to be at that sort of level as well, so it's growing quite nicely in terms of its install base. Here it is. You can download it directly from WordPress.org, but again, I have installed it on a free one-click website. Link in the description below if you want to test it out. One of the things I really like about this theme, it has this really subtle but elegant little animation that happens as you scroll down the page. It's all built into the theme, so you don't have to worry about doing anything as an end user. You just add your content and this will happen for you. You can see in here we're just using core blocks. There's no third-party plugins needed at all, but what they've done is add extra stars for many of the core blocks. So I've just clicked on the buttons block, you can see in the list view here, and over on the right here can you see we've got all these different stars that we can actually apply to this core block, and they've done that throughout. So if I just scroll down here a bit, you see we've got this columns block here. If I click on columns, we've got these 6 different stars that we can apply to it, and the design is really lovely. It's really elegant. The other thing that this theme does really well is it has some really nice block patterns, really nicely executed. Let me click on services and that just loads that into the page, but they're really cleverly thought out. The next theme is another great example of how you can create really elegant designs just using the core Gutenberg blocks. It's called BlockPress. Here it is in real life. We're just using core blocks again, but can you see how we've got different stars? And again, we've got this nice subtle animation, and they're doing some really interesting stuff with this. Look at this. This is beautiful design here, really. Just using core Gutenberg blocks again here. And let me just click on the buttons block, and they have 8 different stars that you can apply to the buttons block. What they've also done, which I really like, is they've applied or given you extra stars that you can apply to the group block. The group block is a really powerful block. I'm going to be doing a tutorial on that in the future, so if you want to see that, hit subscribe down below to be notified when I release that one. But can you see these different stars? They've actually got 10 different stars that you can apply just to the group block. The group block is a bit like a container block. It's super useful and powerful, and it's great to see theme authors doing this. If you are looking for a good starter theme, then check out Blockbase. This is actually written by Automatic, the guys behind WordPress.com. This is what it looks like to start with. It's pretty simple. It's like a blank canvas, essentially. This has also been used as a parent theme for a lot of the Automatic child themes that you'll see on WordPress.org. And then I just want to give a shout out and a mention to 2 other themes on here. There's one called Brixie and there's one called Ano. These are written by 2 of the best designers out there in the WordPress space at the moment, almost like the Lennon and McCartney of WordPress designers. So even though we have some fantastic block themes emerging with some great innovation and how they're using Gutenberg, the number of active installs and downloads per day is still really small when you compare them to classic themes. And I think there's 3 main reasons why that's the case. Number 1, they're still really new. Full site editing is only been with us for a few months now, so we have to be patient in terms of how long this is going to take to roll out. Number 2, it's still really difficult. Full site editing is still a lot of friction for end users when you compare them to classic themes. And number 3, the drivers for change are still not strong enough for people to move from classic themes to full site editing themes. And what I mean by that is the level of functionality you get in full site editing themes isn't far enough ahead of classic themes yet. It's going to be, but yet to make people actually make the step. And the total number of active installs for all 125 WordPress Gutenberg block themes, excluding the 2022 theme, because that's the default theme and it would be cheating to include that, is only 41,160. To repeat, that is the total number of active installs for all Gutenberg block themes as of the 1st of September 2022. Now that is a tiny number, but it is my belief that that number is going to increase massively over the next 12 to 18 months because a revolution is happening with WordPress themes, and there's lots of drivers which I'm going to be talking about in future videos of why I think that number is going to increase so massively. So if you do want to see those videos, hit subscribe now. As ever, if you enjoyed this video, if you can hit that like button below right now, it would be fantastic, because it really helps spread the word of the channel. And as you probably know by now, every time you do hit that like button, our cats get a little treat. So thanks again for watching, keep well, and I'll see you soon.